Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the High Level Release Radar, where we sit down with the product team from High Level. And today I'm excited to be joined by Nilasish Pal. Neil is the product manager for a bunch of products that I know you love, like the mobile app, the white label mobile app, snapshots, and I think some others, right, Neil? Thanks for
Oh,
joining us.
yep. I used to manage courses, communities, client portal, but like slowly and gradually we have a team handling it. But yeah, I'll still take that ownership of managing those products. Change.
Neil, I'm super pumped to have you on today because you guys obviously just made I feel like a quantum leap forward with the mobile app. So
Mhm.
first off, High Level has a mobile app. We have a gray label app called Lead Connector so that you don't have to tell your clients to download High Level. And if you don't want to pay for the fully white labeled mobile app, which is technically the third app that we have, the white labeled mobile app, where for an additional price, you can have your own app in the Apple Store, the Google Store. And now it just got a whole lot easier and a whole lot more powerful. Neil, how long have you guys been working on the update that you just dropped?
Oh, it has been a long journey. Like we have been working on it since last level up, which is almost a year. And and even before that, like it took us almost 6 months from the last year's level up to actually brainstorm and think how we can bring this experience to the customer. The major problems in white label apps is hey, I'm providing you the brand color, I'm providing you the logo, but I don't know what my app looks like until I get my hands on it. So we wanted to actually put this problem first. And the second, the problem was if I have a white label app, how do I promote it inside in my platform? Hey, I'm paying 497 per month or like 1,500 per quarter, but I don't know how to promote my app to my users, and I'm not getting enough download. So like we decided on, hey, there are two problems to solve. First, we want to get them a first-hand experience of how the white label app will actually look like before they make a purchase, and then obviously like how they can promote inside the sub account. So eventually we came up with the whole customizer thing, and we'll talk about it in more details as we progress. But yeah, and I think we should also highlight the importance of having a mobile app, right? That is really, really important. Talking about some numbers, right? What we have seen, I'm talking about lead connector, high level, and white label apps in combined. Like having a mobile app is so important, especially for the platform that you're using, like the use case you're solving for. Like you're using a mobile app when you wake up and you like go to your workplace, you book a Uber on your mobile app, you order food on a mobile app. And definitely like when you're on the go, you might get a lead, submit maybe a two-step order form or a form for filling out a survey or just visiting your funnel, viewing something, and definitely you want to respond to your lead on the go. There might be automations in place who does the job, but the first-hand experience of actually a human responding to a conversation is much more than like an automation or a AI bot firing up the reply. So what we want, like what we have seen is people who are actually using a mobile app right now, like they tend to have more contacts, they tend to have more leads inside the platform. Their response rates are usually higher. Like people who are not using the mobile app versus people who are using the mobile app, the response rate of the incoming messages are higher. And the most important thing, they're more sticky in the platform. So what I mean here is the sub accounts who are using the mobile app, I have seen the users of those sub accounts are more sticky even on the web platform. So what it means is they're spending more time in the platform, they are doing more things, and they are obviously getting more business. So definitely it's like a very, very important thing to have a mobile app. And talking about white label, like white label is important because like if you are an agency, especially if you are a SaaS agency, you want to brand yourself. Almost 80% of the high level customers are white label. And when you give them a personalized experience, it feels premium, it feels very true to yourself. People would usually feel that, hey, there are so many agencies, but this agency has a white label app supporting their brand. And gradually it increases your credibility. And again, talking with data, we have seen like the churn rate of sub accounts who are in SaaS, not using a white label app is significantly higher with compared to people who have a white label app, like offering a white label app to their customers, to their SaaS sub account. So if you want to make more money, if you want to reduce churn, if churn is a problem, definitely get a white label app first.
Yeah, so you pointed out two really great points. One being what a white labeled mobile app does for an agency as far as perception. You immediately seem more legit, right? Because we associate mobile apps with big companies that have big budgets to go build native apps. But more importantly is the churn, right? And this is a stat that we talk about all the time. Like the number one correlation to stickiness is using the mobile app, getting your clients into the mobile app. And it makes total sense, right? Because anytime you generate activity for them via a form fill, the chat widget that you put on their site, a missed call text back, whatever it may be, their pocket starts buzzing. Right? And we don't ignore that. Push notifications, I don't know what the open rate is on, but I'm assuming it's in the 90%.
It's
And so
definitely, it's more than 90%. So like we get usually like at per sub account level, they get close to 600. Like people who are really doing it good, they could get close to 600 messages, and their open rates and click rates are really high. Like it has an open, like some of the sub accounts have open rates close to 95%, which is the way of doing it.
amazing. So yeah, the pocket buzzes, they're going to see the message, they're going to tap, and now they're in their conversation responding to the leads that you're generating. And so it's super important. And what I'm so excited about is, as Neil pointed out, this day has been a long time in the making. In the past, if you wanted a white label mobile app, basically you filled out a really long form, you sent us the information, our team went and manually created it for you, submitted it, and you didn't really get to see it until it was live. And then when it was live, it was pretty much the same as all the other white label mobile apps, kind of with your logo in there. And now the team just dropped an entire creator in app where you can go in and literally build your white label mobile app, but you have way more control than you ever did, right? You can upload your logo, you can choose your color palette, you can, this is so cool, rearrange the icons, completely configure the left-hand menu. And so now it really is your own unique mobile app. And I don't know if we've done the math on like how many unique combinations are now possible, but it's probably like a million because of all the different customizations you can do now. And so that process, Neil, it's like a quantum leap, I would say.
Yeah, this was a very big step that we took. It not just from the product standpoint, even from the engineering standpoint, right? Building a custom app is not easy. It usually takes months to code, to execute, and then get it live on the on various stores. But we have to make a very streamlined process in our backend so that we can execute, build these custom apps within weeks, or if not days. Like we are going into a direction where we will be executing or delivering apps in days. So it was a big leap from engineering standpoint. They did a really, really good job understanding like what exactly what we need, what exactly the users need, building a pipeline around it, setting the like we call it CI/CD, setting the CI/CD right, so that like when you do something on the app, when you customize the app, it actually we have streamlined the process to a level where the app is automatically getting built in the backend now. So if you have your details correct, if you put all the details, like these are basically compliance details, like locations and everything. If you have all of those correct, we can build apps within days now. That's where we stand at the current point. If you talk, when I talk, like when I'm talking today, that is where we are standing right now. To be very honest, like we can deliver apps. We are delivering 50 apps per month right now, but we can definitely be at a level where we are delivering more than 150 apps.
So is part of this update where you can now actually hide icons?
Yes. So talking about the features, like in this release, what you can do is you can rearrange the bottom and the left menu. You can hide icons. You can add new icons. You can change the color. Definitely. You can change the fonts, which was not possible. Language options are definitely there. You can go upload a logo, a light and a dark logo. So that was the best thing. You can upload a splash screen. Splash screen is basically the first screen that comes up. Again, both light and the dark variants. And the best part is the color combination. So it's not just limited to 3 or 4 colors, which was earlier like primary, secondary, tertiary error. Not that anymore. You get to choose from 24 different colors. When you multiply it with dark mode, it becomes 48 colors that you can choose from. So if you have an expert in your house who really knows how colors works, how contrast works, we encourage you. You can actually brand your app the way you want it to be, like exactly to suit your brand. That's how detailed we have
Wow. So
gone.
wait, hold on. I want to hone in on something that you said. So first off, the ability to hide icons, I think, is massive, right? Because as we all know, HighLevel can do a million different things, and our customers go create unique experiences using different combinations of HighLevel, but not all of them, right? So some folks are probably like, look, I don't know, I don't use calendars with my customers, right? So I don't want them to see that in the mobile app because it creates confusion. So
Yep.
now they can literally just hide it, and now they're only showing their customers what they want them to see in the mobile app, which is amazing. And then you said you can change icons. What does that mean? You can just literally change the icon, or do we have it yet where you can actually add custom pages or
Yeah,
things?
so I can talk about custom pages that is currently in works as we speak, and it should be out in next couple of weeks. By changing icon, I meant just reordering them. So I want calendar. So there were complaints, hey, I want my calendar is the most important thing that my clients use. I want it in the center. Why do you have reputation in there? So all of those, you can take calendar in, put it in the left menu, take invoices and put it in the center, whatever you want to do. Custom menu items, embedded custom menu items is something that we are working on. What it will do is you can add a link of an embedded website, XYZ, whatever you want. You click on that link, it won't redirect you to the browser, but it will open the experience inside the mobile app. That's how deep we are going. Like we wanted to do it in a way to keep seamless. So that's why we decided actually not to go actually the browser way, which is easier for us, but to give a more immersive, more inclusive experience wherein the whole page actually loads up inside that.
Wow, that's going to be so cool. At that point, then you can really do whatever you want with it.
Yep.
What else is on the roadmap, Neil? What are you guys excited for after this?
Yes, so we are working on the operation side. Like we have been getting constant complaints in the past that hey, my app is not updated. We are trying to bring more visibility on the side. So what it means is on the dashboard, you will be able to see the next version, what it includes, and click the hot update button, which will automatically request an update, and you will be notified when the update gets activated account. We are starting private betas for agency and their customers. What it means is you can request for a private beta wherein, hey, I don't want the next update to go to all of my clients, but I just want to test it out first before it goes out to everyone. We'll give options to do
Oh,
that
that's cool.
in the test, in request a test bed or a beta version, which is just exclusive to you. We are also working on unlisted apps. So there have been use cases where people don't want the app to be public, but just to a particular segment of customers, like they just want to share the link, which will again take them to the App Store and Play Store, and they can download it, but they don't want it to be public. So we are working on unlisted apps as well. So that can be a very important use case for some of our customers. Let me think, what are we doing? So we are doing automated screenshots. So the screenshots right now that you see has a lot of, it does not look as good as it should be. It does not look up to the standards of any other marketplace app in the App Store or Play Store. So what we are doing is we are building a screenshot generator, an AI-based screenshot generator, which will automatically generate the screenshots of the app as and when it's updated. It will send across to you for your approval. If you are not approving it, well and good, we'll still use them. If you're approving or you want some changes, that can be done, and then it gets uploaded. So these are like the current
Wow,
items of the customizer. And yeah, like I think that would eventually make a lot of sense.
that's awesome. I'm so pumped up for this, and I'm so proud of the work that you guys have done. I know it's been a long time in the making, and it looks absolutely amazing. I've seen a lot of people comment in Facebook on the UI and the UX of the builder, the designer. So before we jump, let's just make sure people know where to go to find it. It's a new tab now, right? In your agency account level.
Yep, it's a new tab at agency level. And for your sub accounts to see it, you'll have to go to your agency account, go to the mobile app, and there's a hot button which says show download links to my client. You have to turn that on before your sub accounts can actually see it. So we have that option where you
Okay.
can.
Okay, so that puts it into the sub account so that they can get a quick link to download it. But to actually play with the builder, you go into your agency level account, you go to mobile app, and then you can literally go play with it right now. So you don't have to sign up for it. It is an additional cost, but you can go literally design and build your app. And then when you're ready to turn it on, you just pay, and then it comes to the system. And then, like Neil said, it's live in a couple of days.
Yep, in a couple of days. Like as soon as you have all the details in, our operations team just reviews all the details so that it matches the standards of submissions and we don't get rejection. And there, and it gets we forward it to the different respective stores. They get an approval, and we make your app live. And then, like you can track your journey. So another beautiful part, Chase, I would just want to take 1 minute to explain what it is. So you can track the progress. So from the day you go to your branding, when you have completed your branding and you have completed your profile, you have made the payment, the app is in review internally. The app is in review at for with the Apple and Google Play stores, and when the app is live. So all of these stages are actually well represented in the UI so that you are not actually worried about your purchase. Hey, when my app will be live, you can see if there is some error or there's a concern regarding the approval process. We are exactly highlighting the process. We are forwarding the reasons, like our account managers will get in touch with you to solve the problems. And yeah, that's how like we are trying to make
That's
this
great.
process so simple.
I know in the past that was such a pain because people would go back and forth with support just to get updates on the status of their app. So now that you can see it yourself right in your account, that's amazing.
Exactly.
Awesome. Neil, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to let you go, but I know that I'm going to be having you back on the show very soon because you have a very awesome update dropping with payments soon, I believe.
Tap to pay.
And
Yep.
so we'll see you. Thanks for joining us this time.
Thank you so much, Chase. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.